Hello, welcome to Food Immerse, a channel where we not only teach you how to cook delicious dishes, but immerse ourselves in the history, culture, science, and beauty of food. I'm Lorraine, and I'm so excited for you to join me on this journey, exploring different cuisines, ingredients, and cooking techniques. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single delicious episode. Sicilian Seafood Soup, or Zuppa di Pesce alla Siciliana, is a flavorful rustic dish that reflects Sicily's rich maritime and multicultural history. Sicily has been influenced by Greek, Arab, Spanish, and North African cuisines, and this fisherman soup is a reflection of all those flavor profiles, combining local seafood with bold spices, herbs, and tomatoes. Thick slices of toasted or grilled bread are rubbed with garlic and placed in the bowl first, soaking up the broth. The seafood should be very fresh. Purchase it the day of, or at most the day before you make the soup. There are 5 specific types of seafood on the ingredient list, but what you use is very flexible, and you can omit any seafood items and increase others. The important thing is to follow the order the seafood goes into the pot to avoid overcooking any of it. The first ingredient is whitefish fillets. This can be any type of firm white fish, such as cod, tilapia, halibut, snapper, etc. The second seafood ingredient is clams. Purchase live clams and store them in the coldest part of the fridge. They need to breathe, so do not submerge them in water or store them in sealed plastic. Clam juice is also used in this recipe. It can be found in bottles in the grocery store, usually near the canned fish. The third seafood is mussels. They should be kept alive and stored just like the clams. Mussels sold at fish counters are usually free from beards, but be sure to remove any if you find them. The fourth seafood is scallops. You can use bay scallops, small and found in bays and estuaries, or sea scallops, large and found in deep, cold ocean waters. I do recommend bay scallops for a soup or stew like this, as they are less expensive and more tender than sea scallops, which should be seared and used as more of a centerpiece protein. The fifth and final seafood is shrimp. You can use any size, but the shrimp should be raw, shelled, and deveined. You can buy shrimp already shelled and deveined, but it usually has the tails still on. I always remove them in this dish so guests don't have to try removing them after the shrimp are covered in red broth. A shallow soup or pasta bowl works nicely for this soup. This recipe can easily be multiplied for more servings. It is fast enough for a healthy weeknight meal and special enough to serve to guests as a main or first course. Let's get cooking. To make Sicilian seafood soup, you will need 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 onion, 7 garlic cloves, 1/4 teaspoon red pepper flakes, 3/4 teaspoon mild curry powder, 1 cup dry white wine, 2 cups or 1 15-ounce can tomato sauce, 3 cups, which is 3 8-ounce bottles of clam juice, 1 bunch Italian parsley, and a 1/2 teaspoon salt. For the seafood, you will need a 1/2 pound firm white fish fillet, such as cod, halibut, tilapia, or snapper, 8 clams, 8 mussels, 8 bay scallops, 8 large raw shrimp, peeled and deveined with tails removed, and 4 thick slices rustic bread and some good quality extra virgin olive oil to drizzle on top as garnish. Please keep in mind that the seafood mix is totally flexible. You can mix and match the seafood you use as long as you keep the total seafood quantity roughly the same. Start by peeling and dicing the onion. Peel and slice 6 of the garlic cloves. Set the 7th garlic clove aside for later. Pull enough leaves off the Italian parsley to make 4 tablespoons chopped. You will need a good-sized pile of leaves. Place chopped parsley in a bowl and reserve. Cut 4 thick slices from a rustic loaf and toast. Peel and cut the 7th garlic clove in half and rub the cut surface over the toasted bread. Put garlic toasts aside for later. Cut the whitefish fillet into chunks, all roughly the same size. Remove tails from the already peeled and deveined shrimp. Heat the olive oil in a medium saucepan over medium-high heat. When oil is rippling, add the onion, the curry powder and red pepper flakes, and the garlic slices. Cook, stirring frequently until the onion softens, about 3 minutes. After onion softens, stir in the wine and cook until reduced by half, about 3 minutes. Now add the tomato sauce and the clam juice. I like to use 1 bottle of the clam juice and pour it into the tomato can just to get the last of the tomato sauce out of the can. Now add the salt and about half of the chopped parsley. Stir together and simmer for 5 minutes. Now with broth at a steady simmer, add the fish in this order. The whitefish and the clams go in first. Cook for 1 minute. After 1 minute, add the mussels. Now cook for 2 minutes. Before the next step, make sure that all the clams and mussels have opened. If all the shellfish has opened, remove from heat and add the scallops and shrimp, making sure they are all submerged. Cover the pot and allow to sit off heat for 2 minutes. To serve, place a piece of garlic toast in the bottom of each soup plate. Spoon broth over the top, making sure to include some of each type of seafood in each bowl. Discard any individual clam or mussel that did not open. Garnish with the reserved chopped parsley and a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Thank you so much for joining Food Immerse and exploring different cuisines, ingredients, and cooking techniques. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe so you don't miss a single delicious episode. If you make this dish, I would love to hear about it in the comments or shoot me an email. Until next time, cheers to good food.